y'all some advice. Some advice. Some of y'all out there asking me for advice on some things that I can say and some things that I can't. Some of you are now calling me, and that's cool. I like to see who I'm talking to, but I'm getting some pushback when I want to look at who I'm talking to. I'm an older gentleman. It's just kind of how we did things. Not to mention, I like to see a pretty face. Yeah, y'all want me to answer a million questions, but I can't see who I'm talking to. It's like a thing. This happened to me twice. Okay. Spend hours talking to you, but I can't see who I'm talking to. It's like a deal. It's like a big deal. Now I'm part of everybody. All right. Okay. I got you. I got you. Let me tell you something. I don't know how much of my advice is being valued. I don't know what you people do with it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know your friends, your family, your situation. Heck, I don't even know most of where you live. In other words, we're not that personal. We don't have any history. I value my listeners. I value my subs. And I value my time. I don't ask for much. Give a whole lot. When I do ask for something, I'm not really trying to hear no. Not like that. I'm not asking for nothing crazy. I don't try to get all, I'm not creepy or anything. But, I don't know. Got into an argument with a young lady today. I talked to a couple people on the phone. She wanted to say that all white people are bad because they came from Esau. Was cursing and raising her voice. And I was like, are we fighting about this? Like, listen, young people, I know you guys are passionate about who you are and what you're doing in this world and your mark in this world, but you got to know how to communicate with people if you want to get the most out of them. I'm not here to fight with you. I don't want nobody yelling at me. I'm Mount Manor Clark Kent, but I turn into Superman at any time. I'm not interested in your battle with the rest of humanity. Like, I'm not taking that on. Like, we're not related. We're not lovers. We don't have ties of any kind. Like, I don't mind giving advice, but you're not going to push my buttons and I'm going to stay on the phone with you. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you nothing. I'm getting nothing from this. I just like talking to people and I like giving advice to younger people. But you're not going to mess with me and say certain things to me you know is going to trigger me and think I'm going to still talk to you. I don't know how y'all do it nowadays, but when you offend people in where I come from, they don't talk to you. They let you know that you're offending them, and if you keep going, then you want some advice from me. Learn to respect everyone. I don't care what color. Don't deal with them. One young lady seems to think that all white people are bad. I will never, ever believe that. Ever in my whole life. And if that's what any of you believe, then you can unsubscribe right now. I don't care. I don't make the bulk of my revenue from YouTube. I don't make one dime talking to you on the phone. Not one. I do it because I don't mind talking to you. You guys are 8-10 hours away from me. I will never probably meet you. You know I'm not going to spend the money to come down to wherever you're at to meet you. I just don't have it like that. I'm a disabled veteran. We don't have a lot of money. All right. But I care about your soul. I care about you loving the Lord. I care about you being okay every day. I care about that because you're a human being. But don't piss me off. Don't do that. If you got a lot on your mind, you want to get out, and you want somebody to talk to, I don't mind talking to you when I have the time to do it. This is my last 2 classes of college, and I need to get them, or I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, I want to get this out of the way. So if I'm taking up time talking to you, it's precious to me. If that time is, I could be doing my math problems, and I'm struggling in math because statistics is hard to me. I got papers to write. Okay, I got almost 10 pages a week to write. I could be doing that. But I'm talking to you. Talk to me. Don't yell at me. Don't curse at me. Don't try to offend me. Now, if we disagree, we disagree. But if you purposely do these things, don't call me no more. Just don't. Get your advice from somebody else. That's fine. We're not married. We don't have a binding contract. I'm 51 years old. You're in your 20s. Okay? I get it. We're 2 different generations, but you need to get it. We're 2 different generations. We communicate different. Okay? And this is for anyone out there. Because there are going to be some older people coming at me too, and there already has. Don't piss me off and think I'm going to keep talking to you. I'm not stupid. I'm not in a sense of stupor. My mind is fully functional. I just don't like confrontation. So I'm talking to you in a low, mild-mannered voice. I'm doing that because I want to talk to you. That's just it. I want to talk to you. I want to spend the time on the phone talking to you when I can. All right? As far as some of you young ladies who don't want people to see what you look like, that's fine. That's not a demand. It's just something an old guy likes. He likes to look at young women. If you're beautiful, people like looking at beautiful people. It just is what it is. You can't do that. And it's not a hang up for me. It's just okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? But we all want something from somebody. Another young lady wants one of her friends to get on here and talk to me about whatever. And listen, this dude is 40-something. From one old head to another, one man to another. Guys don't usually like to take advice from guys because we think we know everything. We're built to be ignorant like that. And that's all of us. We're all built to think, I don't need your advice, I'm a man. When the truth is, we all get our advice from a man. It's called the Lord Jesus the Christ. you're reading the Bible, you're getting your advice from a man. So, the preacher, the church that you go to, yeah, usually a man. Okay. Your dad, guy, bring you into this world. Man, I take advice from men all the time. They have words of wisdom. I'm like, you know what? That's good. I'm going to hang on to that. I love to hang on to good advice. They're like Proverbs. Love the Proverbs in the Bible. Love it. Proverbs make so much sense. So there's just some advice from you people. Don't come at me sideways. I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to argue with you. I don't hate all white people, and I don't love all white people. I don't hate or love any race, including my own. Because Black people will tear you down physically and mentally, and they will leave you on the side of the road. If you don't believe that, you need to look at the internet. I got videos of people who've been left on the side of the road, deceased. Black people will do this to you really quick. Okay. I don't have Stockholm syndrome. That really pissed me off. I don't think the white person is my master. That was a bad thing to say to me. I don't think that all white people are my master. We're all caught up in the same system. We all live by the almighty dollar. Well, it isn't almighty. Matter of fact, the dollar is losing its value all the time. Especially if you go and live in Europe like I have, you'll find out that the dollar is not as powerful as the euro. So the dollar isn't almighty. There are places that don't even use dollars. They use a bartering system. So not everybody is stuck in that rut. Not everybody caters to white people. There's some places where there are no white people at all. And there's Black people. And they're living just fine. They don't want nothing to do with white people. Do I understand the battles and the wars that whites and Blacks have gone through? Yeah. Jews and Christians and, Jews and Jewish. I get all that. Sarah and her 2 children. One came out red, one came out black. I get all that. But I will not live my life full of hatred for an entire race. That's just a lot. That's too much work. I can't do that. I'm tired as it is every day. I'm tired. I wake up, I'm tired. I don't want to be here. I'm going to go back to sleep. But I don't. So I got things to do. But now I got to wake up and hate everyone of that color. All of the green people, y'all get no love from me. Little one hair. All green people. Oh, y'all never be invited to my cookout. Never. Because one green person looked at me with their green eyes, and I was like, what you looking at? And they ain't even say nothing. So I don't have nothing to do with no green people. That's just that. All my family remember that too. And if any of y'all like green people, well, I got news for you. No green people allowed. That's just that. Or their associates. I'm like, okay. I'll never be that way. I'm not going to do it for you and nobody else. If you think that I'm blinded or got Stockholm syndrome or a yes man, ma'am, or yes man and everyone and all that other stuff, a good chance that you don't need to be around me. Because I know some good white folk. Grew up with some. Just as poor as me. Paul and his wife. They were the only black people in our hood. Lived on the 7th floor. There were some cool people. I think her name was Sarah. But Paul was about it, and nobody messed with him. The only white people in the projects never got in a fight, not once. They were the only white couple. I don't remember any other white people. And on our one-way street, we lived on one, which was a dead end, 5 sets of projects, one white couple out of thousands of us. Lived on the 7th floor. Never got in a fight. Was cool with everyone. I just don't have the time to hate people just because of their color. That is an effort that I just don't believe it's a godly effort. And it's some people want to bring up the Bible. There are some people that God didn't like. You know why God didn't like them? Because they worship graven idols. Because they were constantly fornicating. Because of the way they spoke. It was mostly because they worshiped other gods. That pisses the Lord off. They worshiped other gods and they put their God before God. God said, don't ever worship a graven idol. Don't ever put no other God before me. He said it quite clearly. I am a jealous God. This is the reason why you have a lot of people who got slaughtered. But if you really look into the Bible and look into the New Testament, you'll see that Christ said, I came here for the Jews and the Gentiles. Esau was a Gentile. Christ said, I'm here for the Jews and the Gentiles. The Jews, see, we think black people, the Jews, and the Jewish white people, we look at that as a religion. In the scriptures, when they talk about Jews and Jewish, Christ made it very clear, if you act a certain way, that's who you are. You're not God's people because you're black. Because there are plenty of tribes in the scriptures that God made clear, I don't rock with these people. Destroy these people. And they were as black as everybody else. But God didn't want to have nothing to do with them because they didn't want nothing to do with God. But every now and then, one or so would come out and do something godly. And God would recognize that individual. And that individual was working for God and knew God. The Good Samaritan. Look up the country of Samaria. They were enemies to God's people. So that's what I'm saying. I can't hate all white people. I think there's not too many that I can say, oh, I just hate. There's some that I truly despise. But I know them. They've done something to me that made me that way. But to say all white people and then hate, do I dislike you? Yeah. I dislike you. Do you make me uncomfortable? Yeah. Do I want to be around you? No. I want to be around you. Immediately when I look at white people, do I go, man, I'm not? No. Susan ain't did nothing to me. Makes a mean ham sandwich too. Susan. Oh, everybody knows Susan. Susan and Mike. Mike and whatnot. Mike, y'all know Mike. Got some white neighbors right now. They hardly ever talk to me. You think I care? They don't bother me. Yeah, there it is. Now, trust is different. Trust is different than do you hate them and do you trust them? That's different. Let's see what time it is. Trust is different. Okay? We can look all over the world and see how white people have influenced the world and see good and negative impact, mostly negative. Trust is different. I don't walk out my door trusting everyone. Oh, but no, see. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. Trust is something you build. I got some Haitian neighbors. I let him borrow a screwdriver. He let his brother-in-law borrow the screwdriver, and his brother-in-law never brought it back. You think I'll ever let them borrow a screwdriver again? No. But do I hate them? No. But listen, next time they need a screwdriver, I'll just go over there and be like, there you go, boom. No, they get no more tools from me. That screwdriver is what, $3, $4? But it was my screwdriver. But I learned. It's not like he was like, let me borrow $50. And I never got my $50 back. Matter of fact, we had a bet on the NBA and I lost and I owed him $50. I paid him the next day. I was trying to build trust because I said, I'm going to end up betting you again. But now to see that happen, probably not going to be doing any betting with him. Trusting people and hating them, that's two different elements. Do I trust all white people? No. You got to earn that trust. I don't trust any people. I don't trust all black people. I don't let people in my house. Some people knock on my door. I look through the little, I'll be like, what you want? Maybe black as me. I'll be like, well, we're here to, okay, no, I'm not interested. Bye. I don't want you coming in my house and looking around. Home invasions is a big thing now. So that's different. Different. I don't really trust anybody. Not like that. Nah. Not with my money, my food, or my woman. I don't trust her around there. I'm just saying. But I'm not going to sit up here and hate white people. It just bothered me that, for one, she's like that, but that's on her. But for two, that she got upset with me because I don't agree with that. I had some white people do some good things for me. Really, really good things for me. But I don't go around thinking, oh, white people, oh, massa, thank you for that. Heck no, because I don't have some stomp on me, literally. I've been treated horribly by some, white people. But I've been treated the same way by black people. My own family did me some dirt. So I got to be doing a whole lot of hating if I'm going to start off doing that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had a run-in with Hispanic people. So I guess I can't hate. Oh, man, get out of here. Hispanic people don't get you too. Crazy. They will get you. But none of them ever got me. I ain't never been really got by any Haitian people, screwdrivers. Asian people, I've been in an uncomfortable situation with them, but I've never had any of them attack me or call me out my name, not in my language. So I don't really have hatred towards them. I just don't really rock with them on any level. But if they want to do business, I'm with it. You want to do business? Let's go. So I just wanted to get that out for you people who are asking me for advice or coming to me for advice or, calling me and want me to spend hours on the phone with you. Have some respect. You want what I got. You want some advice. You want me to be this father figure or a big brother to you. Okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. But don't talk to me like I have to do it. Because the answer is I don't. And I'll just go ahead and excuse myself off the phone. If I want to see a pretty face, I'll look online. It's just not that big of a deal. I'm not making any money off it. It's not like I have a 1-800 ask for advice and I'm making, call me now. I'm making $2.99 a minute off of it. I'm not doing that. Say that. I'm gonna make a beat here in a minute, and then I gotta go. But there needs to be some more love out here. What did Phil say? And not enough love to go around? Y'all need some love. Y'all need some of y'all need a hug. Now, if y'all want to hook up and give me a hug, bring it in. I give y'all plenty of hugs. Some of y'all need some love. I give bros hugs too. Bring it in, bro. All right. Some of y'all can't, some of y'all can't do that. Some of y'all can't some of y'all can't do that. Some of y'all got all right. I'm strong too, so if that's what you need. So how's the wife and kids? Good? All right. That's what y'all need? Okay, fine. Just saying, man. There needs to be some more love. I need to make this National Love Day. What's today? It's National Love Day. There's going to be some love today. It's National Love Day. Some of y'all need some love. Y'all do. My man Carl's listening. How you doing today, Carl? I don't know if Carl's a subscriber or not, but I appreciate Carl. Go ahead and try to figure out some of these beats. My man Carl's on. Carl's a cool cat. Carl has limits on who he trusts, and that's cool. I have some limits on who you trust, man, because people will do you. I need a like that. One too fast. I think music is good for the soul. Carl, he said, yes, he is. Carl's black, man. Carl has limits on who he loves, who he trusts. Says the only white man he trusts is his pops. I'm assuming that Carl might be mixed. Whatever the case, he does have one person he trusts. That's just that. That's just that. Carl's got that one person, Pops. You like that, Carl? It's nice and serene. I messed it up because I was thinking about something. Brother Carl said, I only trust one person. Okay, Brother Carl approves. I make beats, but they don't sound like everybody else's. Almost had a little something. for it to swing, but it's swinging, ain't it? It's swinging. I ain't even. Where's everyone at? I don't care because basketball ain't on. Yeah, this is true. This is true. But that's okay. She said, ooh, yeah, all right, yeah, all this, oh, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it tastes good, but it ain't. Ooh, it ain't good for in love. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. Not everything that looks good is good for you now. Yeah, you better take your time before you make a decision. Yeah, yeah. Not everything that feels good is good for you. No, it's not. I just want to tell you, not everything you do is right. Not everything they said is wrong. Not everybody is gonna love each other and get along. No. Oh, but we all need some love. I need a little love today. A little hello. Some jello. Some how you been. Some how your mama doing. Oh, how your daddy doing today. How your cousin doing today. Oh, and that's what your sister said. Oh, peace and love today. I just need a little love today. Mail lady gonna bring me my mail. Do you want some soda or ginger ale? How about a little water to calm you down? How's that sound? They gotta show a little love. Oh yeah. Better show somebody some love. Just a little love. A little, yeah. A little bit of love. Oh, you got a little love in you. Girl, I know you got a little love over there. Can I have some? I promise I'll give it back. Oh, yes, I will. Oh. Oh. Just too much hate going around. I need a little love today. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I said, ooh. I said, ooh. I said, ooh, yeah. What you cooking? What y'all cooking today? What your auntie cooking today? I just hope I can come over and get a plate. Sold out potato salad. I don't eat everybody potato salad. But your auntie makes some good potato salad. I just hope I can get me some. I hope I can get me some potato salad. A little bit of love. You gotta show some love. Some Some of y'all got some love today. Some of y'all gonna give it away. Oh, you got a little love. Ow, ow. Some bad, bow, 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 bang. Some of y'all got some bebop, bebop, bebop. Mama, you deep, bop, boop, bop. Some of y'all got some. I got some still got some love today. I need some love. A little bit of love. I checked hugs was free. Hey, y'all got some of that? I use a hug today. Your mama give me that Kool-Aid. Your mama makes some good Kool-Aid. Hey, Miss Hattie. How you doing? Hey, Hattie makes some good Kool-Aid. Everybody know Miss Hattie. Miss Hattie got good Kool-Aid. Miss Hattie, what up with you? Oh, Miss Hattie, how you doing? Always asking when you go see me at church. But Miss Hattie, you gonna pray for me? You gonna pray for Miss Hattie? All right, Brother Carl, enjoy your day. Miss Hattie gonna go and pray for me. Miss Hattie pray for everybody. That's what she do. She a prayer warrior. That's how I pray for everybody. Pray for those who don't like you. Pray for them. You want some advice? Pray for those who don't like you. Those who don't like you, show them love. Show them so much love. Anyways, Godspeed to you all.